Monitor, TV, monitor, TV, neither. Get both. Samsung Smart Monitor M8. And from here I'm gonna call it the Mate, because you can't not at that point. This is a smart monitor. And I know you've probably used a lot of smart TVs over the years, but you probably haven't used a lot of smart monitors. There's actually not that many. The M7 is the predecessor to this guy. I'm actually not too sure on what's new about this one, but we've got a 32-inch screen. It's 4K. I think it's a 60 hertz refresh rate panel. They're using Samsung Tizen or Tizen. It's their own operating system. It's not Android TV. Terrible, I missed just a little bit of tape. Ooh, it's like Christmas. But like I said, there's an operating system, so you can actually have this on its own and then use a few very simple programs. Like I think it comes with Office 365. So you can like open emails and write Word documents and all that stuff, open Excel, whatever, and it should be able to handle that. So there is some processing power going on. And so I'm not too surprised that there's a beefy external power brick. Ooh. Yeah, it looks like herringbone. Herringbone's when you've got those like two pieces of wood and they go like this and then this and then this. You've probably seen it in floors or like a wall or something. So this whoop, goes in like that, but this bottom part here should go on like this. So then one minor complaint that I have already is this doesn't use the handy dandy toolless screw that a lot of monitors on the base have. I haven't had to use a screwdriver for a monitor review in like, or unboxing in forever. So let me get something. It's a nice screwdriver, but not as nice as the LTT screwdriver. It's not out yet, and it's taken its sweet time, but I tell you, when it comes out, it's gonna be great. Sign up and get notified. Same with the backpack. Oh, it's actually pretty light. Okay, that was fine. Are you ready for the unveiling? Da, 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 da. Look at that, I haven't even seen it yet. Does it look nice? Yeah, it looks pretty nice. Yeah, actually they're pretty thin, hey? If you are into Apple products, you'll probably like this.
This is better than the Apple one.
You think this is better? I guess the chin's smaller, hey? Who would have thought that such a minor feature that's been around for ages would all of a sudden be worth like, what, $400? Is that what you have to pay to get the height adjustable stand? 400 bucks? Come on, give me a break. This thing is super thin. It's 11.49 millimeters at the thinnest point. Honestly, here, check it out from the side. It's all in the stand, like where it connects to the stand, where it gets a little thicker. What's this?
Dude, look at that. Is that a power connection?
I have no idea. Oh, it's like hard and flat. Oh, it's the webcam. Okay, so that's what the magnet's for. So you connect it from here and then it goes somewhere, I'm not sure where. It just magnets right to the back here. I actually really like this. This is the SlimFit webcam and it's 1080p. For video conferencing and stuff, 1080p is perfectly fine. Like no one's gonna complain. This is super neat. I found the connector that goes with this. So it's a little like USB-C to whatever this connection is. I actually don't really, it's like a MagSafe connection or something. You can actually adjust it a little bit too. Not a ton, but it can like move around and stuff and you can even, or slide it down a tiny bit. It also has face tracking. So if you're one of those kind of people who wiggles around in your seat a lot or you get up and you're doing like a more active presentation and you're moving around and stuff, it'll track you a little bit as you go. So I unboxed all the power cables and stuff, and obviously this isn't gonna work for us, so Jonna went to get a new cable. But I noticed the remote that comes with the box. It's a smart monitor, so you're not gonna usually have something hooked up to it, but you get a remote for it so that you can, you know, put it on your counter and chill and use the remote to do stuff. It's got like a Netflix button, Samsung TV Plus, Prime Video, and Disney Plus. Other than that, it's pretty basic. You got a home button, you got a back button, you got a play button. If you buy this in North America, it's gonna come with the right cables, don't worry. It's just, we tend to get a lot of products shipped directly from China, Korea, wherever. The other cables are pretty nice. They're these off-white gray kind of. I don't know if the other colored ones come with colored cables. I really hope they do. This gray kind of works with everything, admittedly. But oh my God, if I bought a blue monitor and then it came with the blue cables, oh. We've got a little bit of I/O here. Micro HDMI.
Macro?
Yeah, micro.
Why?
Actually, yeah, it is micro. I don't know why they couldn't fit it. There's plenty of space here. 2 USB-C, I think one also gives you 45 watts of power delivery. That's another minor complaint. I really wish it was 60. 45 will do most like notebooks and stuff. A heftier laptop is gonna want 60, even 90 would be really nice. I really wish they'd been able to fit a USB-A port. They were probably just a little dead set on getting this thing to be super duper slim. This thing does have speakers, like it does work like a smart TV. Like you can go to Netflix and watch TV on it and it has its own built-in speakers, so you don't have to worry about having an external like stereo setup or anything like that. On top of the I/O, well, I guess underneath the I/O, it's got this handy dandy navigation nipple that we've been liking on pretty much every monitor. Honestly, if they use the buttons at least a point off, like you gotta use this navigation nipple. It's just handy. It goes in any direction, easy to press, easy to navigate, love it. There's this little bar down here, and I think it's for the remote. I think it's like an IR thing, but I'm not 100% sure. Thing
You
here.
need to stop this. You
Whoa.
need to stop. It's technically, it's time for
Whoa,
technically.
whoa, whoa.
Screw short circuit.
Whoa,
It's technically
whoa,
time.
whoa. Screw Tech Linked.
But subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe though. There's lots of news. You'll never miss anything. I mentioned that it's got a micro HDMI port, and we're like, who the hell has a micro HDMI cable? Well, they do include one, which is nice. So it's got HDMI regular on one side and then micro on the other. So don't worry, you're totally set. They're not gonna make you go and buy a $20 cable as soon as you've paid. How much does this thing cost? I mentioned that it's 4K and I mentioned the camera, but I haven't mentioned the price. It's $729. That's not bad. For a 32-inch 4K display, it's only 60 hertz, but you know.
This is really beautiful.
Height
What a
adju-
great design.
Height adjustment, not $400, because it's 32
32-inch
inches,
4K
4K
panel.
is what, 180 PPI or
It's like
100,
130.
130 PPI?
And
yeah.
macOS looks horrible at a reasonable desktop scaling. With yeah,
I wouldn't say it looks horrible.
I remember when Apple did stuff like this.
Yeah, I thought it looked like an Apple charger. Like it looks like a MagSafe charger, right?
It's so easy to put on if you're security minded. You, like it has a cap, but like whatever, you just pop it off. Oh, I got
Yeah.
a web call.
Boom.
Subscribe.
That's
Yeah,
right.
subscribe to Mac
Hey
Address.
Jonathan, if this thing has height adjustment, panel is only $300.
Oh, the like smart TV.
Yeah, smart monitor. You did the M7 last year.
Someone finally did a magnetic webcam.
Yeah,
When
it's
did I first ask for that? In like a laptop review of some sort?
I think so.
It makes so much sense.
I know. It's even got a little privacy cover.
Look at that.
I'm doing everything the hard way today. Yeah, backwards to turn on. Samsung. Hi, Ola, pozdrav, Persian Deje, salut. Sure, let's try the smartphone. How do I do this? Check your notification with a QR. Okay, so location, my home, room, living room. Sure, next. If the screen is off, turn it on using the remote. Well, it's on. So how do I go to the next step? Oh, I just tap it. Connecting your screen. Make sure your phone or tablet is near your screen so they can connect. Okay.
Look at
Oh! It's doing it. Yeah, your screen is being registered to your Samsung account. What do we name our device? But I'm calling it the Monitor Mate, because it's your mate, right, mate? Choose which a voice assistant you would like to help control your smart monitor, so you can use, I'll spell them out like Linus does, so you don't actually activate any of your stuff at home. It's got,
Bixby!
damn it, Jono. It's got BIXBY, I forgot about the Y, ALEXA, choose later option, so you can just choose later. I'm gonna go with Bixby because we're using, oh, shit, I just said the name.
Or does it have hello?
After you finish setting up your smart monitor, the settings you choose will be backed up to the Samsung Cloud. Okay, to identify an external device, such as a cable box, connect it to your smart monitor and turn it on. Oh, that's cool. You can connect this thing to a cable box? I mean, it kind of makes sense. Like, it's basically a smart TV in a monitor. Enjoy music on Spotify, so you can add apps and stuff to it if you want to, like Spotify. I don't have Spotify, so sorry. 696969. All
wait.
done!
Ellie?
Enjoy your Samsung smart monitor. Enjoy your smartphone on your TV simply by tapping. Oh yeah, you tap it. I saw Linus do this in the other video.
Oh my God, it worked.
Okay, tap it. That didn't do anything. Where'd it go? Netflix, hit the Netflix button. Hey, we'll be right back after this break. What break? I don't wanna go on a break. Like I said, it's a smart monitor, right? So there's a bunch of stuff just built in. You've got like Netflix, Disney Plus, Samsung TV, YouTube's already installed, Prime Video, Apple TV, Spotify, DAZN, Internet, Plex. BritBox by BBC. Okay, that's it. I thought that list was gonna go way further. That's still a ton of apps, honestly. Check the webcam out. Oh, cool. Here, what if we put it over this way? Oh my God, you're seeing the secrets of our set design. That's pretty good.
Actually, kind of looks better than the Apple one.
You think so? Oh,
I'm just really biased.
oh.
That-
Hey, so that's maxed out. It's probably doesn't sound good for you guys because it's going from here to a mic and then to your own personal speakers, but like that's a lot of volume for a little display like this. Like that's more than enough for your kitchen or your office or your bedroom or honestly even your living room. There's like zero bass, unfortunately. So it's the one complaint. But honestly, like, who cares? You're not using this for a big music experience, right? You want it for news audio, or like, here's your TV show, or here's your cooking show that's on at the moment. You just want to hear them clearly. And that's gonna do this for you every time. That looks pretty good, if you ask me. It's HDR10 plus support, and that supports up to like 4,000 nits brightness. This doesn't do 4,000 nits brightness, it just has support for it. Even with our studio lights on, like, it was nice and bright. We're turning stuff off now to kind of give a better representation of what your own like living room or kitchen would actually look like. Obviously it's not an OLED, so the blacks aren't gonna be like as black as they could be. Oh yeah, it's got adaptive picture mode, so that if it gets too bright, like, it senses light around you, and then it'll be like, oh, it's really dim. We can like dim the lighting as well. There's a home button, which will take you to home, but there's no, like, I wanna see the settings. It's got a filmmaker mode? I can't guarantee how color accurate that is. I'm not testing it, but I guarantee you, if you're gonna watch any kind of movie on this thing, set it to filmmaker mode. It's almost definitely the most accurate preset on the TV. Please don't use Vivid. Picture setup, brightness, contrast, sharpness, color, tint. Your filmmaker mode is gonna set all that stuff for you. It's actually nice how it doesn't lock it. Normally a lot of filmmaker modes or IMAX, they'll lock all the other settings. They're like, no, we're correct. You don't want to touch this. But I mean, sometimes you do, just a little bit. Standard sound mode. Ooh, equalizer. Okay, so you can set an EQ to this thing. That's actually really cool. What? Yeah, you can set an EQ. So that's actually great, honestly. Like, if you want to listen to music on this thing, don't get me wrong, the bass isn't great and everything, but you totally could. That's actually super cool. You don't like these speakers? You want something better? You want something with bass? Boom, hook it up to your Bluetooth speakers and you're good to go. I'm not the hugest fan of the Samsung Smart TV UI stuff, but it's snappy and responsive. It's a lot faster than most smart TVs that I've used. Yeah, learn more about it from our Tech Quickie. What's the Tech Quickie on? You can do multi-view too, so like, look at this. It's got 2 windows. I can do like news here, but then boom, you wanna keep checking stuff out? It's like a TV. You can even change the screen size. Oh. Yeah, that's actually really cool. Listen to the sound from 2 screens though, like, that's pretty cool. You can turn audio off or on one of them, or have them on both. It actually comes with Office 365. So we're gonna plug in some peripherals. To connect your stuff, you just go to connection guide, and then there's a bunch of different input options. You go to input, we're gonna use a mouse, so input device, go to, not USB mouse, but it's nice that these are all like options. Really, makes it really handy to troubleshoot. Found it like right away.
Yeah.
Oh, pair and connect. Hey, that's super cool. Okay, so the mouse is clearly working. Does this have like a built-in keyboard though? That'd be really nice. Yeah, okay, so I mean, I could search like this. Can I use the mouse for this? I totally can. That is actually super easy. It's not gonna get one because it's a TKL. Oh, it's connected, hey! All right, so that took a little bit, but it worked. As you can see here, this is if you want to use a Windows PC or a Mac or DeX to just hook up through your phone or something, you can totally do that. We don't even need it. You don't even need a computer. We've got a keyboard and a mouse hooked up to this thing, no problem. It does take a little bit of time to start up everything. You're not using a computer, you're using a smart monitor. You know, you're gonna click an app and it's gonna take a few seconds to load, but that did take that long. Like, that was totally fine. Brown, Fox, jumped. Oh, I mean, okay, this is really bad. Not the monitor of my typing. That's pretty quick. It's not instantaneous. It is taking a second for like all my text to come up on screen, but honestly, you could totally write out a document on this or work on it or something. I don't think it's that much worse than using like to remote into your PC or something like that and then work remotely. I like short circuit.
One word.
2 words.
No.
There you got it, guys. It's the Samsung M8 smart monitor. It's 4K 60. It's got super thin design. It looks pretty good, and it'll do just about whatever you want unless you're trying to like game on this by itself. But even then, you got a gaming PC, hook it up. It'll game. It's $730, which is pretty fair considering all the things you're getting for it. This was a lot of fun. I actually really like this thing. I probably wouldn't buy it because I don't have a need for it personally, but if I had a bigger house or something and I wanted like a hub computer that I can just search stuff from and whatever, because I don't like tablets very much, this would be a great addition to like a living room or a kitchen. Thanks Samsung for sponsoring this video. And if you want to check out any other short circuits, check out the G7 if you want to look at a monitor that you could do a bit more gaming on instead of production and browsing the web.